While some may debate the true definition of golf as a sport, there's no doubt that the repetitive nature of hours and hours spent on the driving range, day in, day out, put a tremendous strain on all parts of the body. When Greg Norman all but wound up his full-time professional career, he calculated between 4 and 5 million golf balls hit over his career lifetime. And no matter their body shape, whether a model of fitness like the endurable Norman or players more comfortable at the other end of the spectrum, the toll of a professional golfing career can be an all too real reality for the majority of touring professionals. Well, that's where the European Tour's Race to Dubai Physio unit comes in, a state-of-the-art facility that's main purpose is keeping golfers fit and ready for action almost 365 days of the year. As we hear, the fact that golfers get injuries isn't the surprising thing, more so the fact that they don't get more of them.
Given the nature of the golf swing, as I say, with the spine flexed forwards, with the rotation element, and then the load of the club, which acts some away from the hands in the arc of motion, the biggest surprise to me is that we don't see 100% of them with low back pain. But generally speaking, any sport where you have a repetitive movement that is done, and particularly in golf where that movement is asymmetrical, it imposes loads that the body really isn't designed to cope with. So what we're doing all the time is to give them the best preparation to avoid injury, first and foremost. But then obviously if they overdo things, we're looking to settle those injuries down as quickly as possible and return them to full function.
And just as the golfers work full-time on their games, the physio unit is on hand to help them reach their career objectives.
We're here first of all 1.5 hours before the first tee-off time. Players obviously like time to prepare, generally like an hour to practice. So if they're looking for physical preparation in some way, they're here about half an hour before that. Later in the day, obviously, we have a bit more time to look into injury, rehabilitation and treatment, and then looking at post-match recovery, warm down, prevention of post-round soreness, muscle soreness.
This latest version of the European Physio unit is obviously a state-of-the-art facility, and as the exterior branding suggests, is largely thanks to the Leisure Court team behind the season-long Race to Dubai and the Dubai World Championship. The players agree that the new facility is money well spent.
Oh, it's massive, you know, it's as important as any of the other facilities. I think pretty much everyone on tour uses it, and for us, you know, you're always trying to be consistent in golf, and you know, the way you swing it consistent, the way you put in's consistent, is keeping your body in a consistent shape.
I think the way we play now, the golf, we need to play with the ball further. As more injuries could happen, and with the travelling as well, it's very exhausting. So you need to work out to keep going. So I think it's almost unmissable nowadays.
And it's a great help for us. I mean, obviously, straight after our rounds or before our rounds, we can get some work done on something that's, you know, some part of our body that's bothering us. And you know, I think without it, it would be quite a big problem.
And taking a closer look at the activities available inside, it's easy to see why it receives such widespread praise.
Okay, so what we have here is a Technogym free motion cable resistance device. What we're able to do is to dial in a magnetic resistance in terms of level, and then actually work in any dimension of movement, really up to the inventiveness of the person that's using it. So we're able to start from the top. Obviously, we've got straightforward pull downs out to the side, but then we can start to add in rotation movements, either one-handed, both-handed. We can mimic similar to the action of the golf swing. We can come onto the front cables, we can move forwards, and again, any dimension that you wish to work in, high, low, wherever you wish to go. We can also turn, and of course then we can do the back action, reversed, in any directions, and dynamically then from the bottom. So we can biceps, pull up, and abduct, and then we have a reverse through swing, either one or two-handed, mimicking action in whatever dimension we wish to work in.
And while some of the latest technology can take a little while to catch on, there's always a steady stream of golfers using the facilities each and every day on tour.
From our side, the technology that's really helped has been on the IT front. We're now working with computerized records. So we have a common system between us, the sports medics, our practitioners on the Challenge Tour and Seniors Tour, so we can all stay in communication. We obviously have much improved AV facilities, which really keeps us and the golfers happy. We also have a diagnostic ultrasound machine working in conjunction with radiologists and wrist surgeons in particular. We're able to provide state-of-the-art diagnosis on site, which is non-invasive, and then progress through to rehabilitation and treatment protocols.
The theory may sound more than a little daunting, but in practice it's keeping these guys fit, healthy and smiling on the practice ranges of the European Tour.